live. I gotta wait for someone. Okay. Oh, I hope I don't get copy struck for that music that was just playing. I didn't even think about that. The lights are still on. Are they supposed to still be on? Well, let's turn them off. Still on. Are they gonna turn off by themselves? Yeah, they will. How's everyone doing? Give everyone a chance to pile in. Let me adjust my selfie stick. Wonderful. We are walking down Main Street this evening. Oh. So, this is what. Let's talk for a second here. I'm going to take a seat, if that's okay. All right. All right. Trying this super selfie stick. All right, lower it down here. So, my wife Christy had this idea, and it's something I think we should try. We can see how it works, see if it's fun. We want to do this Saturday at 9 o'clock. We wanted to do a live stream. We were going to start a campfire, get a nice spooky ambiance going. Maybe some spooky, maybe some, that would be 9 o'clock p.m. And then, is it laggy? Hang on. It was grabbing onto the Wi-Fi at the courthouse. Am I back? Are we good? Are we good? Super laggy? Give it a second. It should be better. Okay, there we are. I think we're back. Okay, so let me just start from the beginning there. We're going to, Saturday night, 9 o'clock, we're going to try something different. We're going to do a live stream. We're going to do a campfire, something spooky. And we tell some ghost stories, some spooky stories. But we wanted to make it interactive. We wanted to give other people a chance to tell some spooky stories, some creepy stories. So we think about doing, it'll be 9 p.m. Saturday, so we want to think about doing some call-ins, having some people call in and tell their own spooky stories. We'll just see how it goes. So a spooky campfire at 9, lagging again. How am I supposed to compete with this lag? I still have my pith helmet. We don't all wear the same clothes every day, do we? Are we still having lag? Is it good now? Okay. Let's try this one more time. 9 o'clock, Saturday. We wanted to try something completely different. We wanted to get our campfire going and do a live stream and maybe tell some spooky stories, some creepy stories. Maybe even let my wife take the lead because she knows more about this than me. But we also wanted to make this interactive. So maybe we're thinking about doing maybe some call-ins to give out a number where you guys can call in and maybe give your own stories. We can just do some storytelling around the fire, and we'll just see how it goes over. See if it's fun, see if it's something we would want to continue doing. So, what do you guys think? Selfie stick could be interfering. All right. Get another telephone through Google Voice. Yeah, we might do that. That's a good idea. So yeah, the Google Voice, that's actually a really good idea. I appreciate that. So yeah, join us. Shan't you? Oh yeah. That brings me to another. Brandon talks about the stalkers. That brings me to another thing is that I would just want people to be warned. Maybe this will maybe be a little more unpredictable than average. If people are calling in, we could get trolls. We could get foul language. So, whoop. So, maybe not have little kids, or if you do have little kids, maybe parental guidance, and that'll be, it'll be something new, something different. Set a call screen like a radio. I don't know if we have that sort of technology. Maybe I'll write the number on a piece of cardboard and hold it up. Pre-screen calls. We're lo-fi here, folks. I don't know. It may be a chaotic environment. May be chaotic. It may be random, but no, we don't need to have Chad call. Chad can sit on it. In fact, I don't even know anyone named Chad, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. It sounds like a lot of work. A lot of work? Nah. Yeah, here's my wife's suggestion. If anyone calls and acts crazy, we'll just give out their phone number publicly. Good plan, Christy. Are we joking, or are we being dead serious? No, Gail, Google Voice is not, it's not a different voice. It's like you get an alternate phone number through Google. Well, I eat an MRE from 1942. Hello, Brenda. So, well, maybe have some fun. How about a political story that are really scary? No, we're probably gonna stay away from politics. Still, Skype call. Hey, Matt, how's it going? We'll just seeing if it goes over well. What's WhatsApp? No, I'm not going to use my real personal phone number. We'll make arrangements where we have a burner number or something. I don't give out my number to very many people. Hey Brian, the idea here, as for anyone who's just joined us, is to do Saturday at 9 p.m. We're gonna try something a little different. We're gonna start a campfire. We're gonna set up a live stream. We're gonna tell some spooky stories, some creepy stories, and then we're gonna have some call-ins. We'll let people call in and give their own haunted, spooky, or creepy stories. You can massage people for free? Can I please do a Q&A? If you got questions right now, ask them, I'll answer. Headrest t-shirt sounds a little niche. Have I been to Branson, Missouri? I have. but I've not filmed anything in Branson, Missouri. Need to remedy that very, very soon. I don't think I'll be dressing in a scary costume. Your dad liked the coin hunting, Christopher? Sorry I didn't find your coins. Blake Lees has emailed me about a haunted house. I'm not sure if I got that or not. I've been kind of overwhelmed with messages. Explore Ryan spoke with Jeff at Dragon Con. Update me tomorrow. Interesting. Thought about doing cache hunting. I used to do geocache, but I lost my little thing because you used to need a separate little geolocator, and I lost it. Did I see Dan Bell's flood about Maryland? No, I didn't get a chance to watch that. Gail, yes, call in and tell us about your Mothman in Spain. Although I've never heard of Mothman being in Spain, but that's still pretty crazy. Yeah, we actually talked about maybe doing some geocache videos in the future. I'd say for people that aren't comfortable calling, for one, I'm trustworthy. For two, I would recommend using an alternate phone number like Google Voice if you don't want to call in using your regular phone. But I certainly would not be giving anyone's personal information out. Random nobody. I was invited by Frankie. He had some friends there, and he got Asphyxia to give us a private tour. Yes, I did see John's new puppies. Very, very cute. And I think what it would do with the call-in, we would just when we're doing the stream, we can give a number, just give a number out, and anyone who wants can call in. That's what it may be unpredictable. Tennessee Matt, the news I've heard about Ripley's in Gatlinburg, the date that I have heard, and I can't confirm this as being legit, but the date I keep hearing is July 1st, which is sad because I will be out of town. We gonna make s'mores? We might. Gail, no one will be understand. We all speak English. Hoosier Boot. Yeah, Adam wasn't allowed to film in Hole in the Rock either. Let me try out this new selfie stick. This is the one I complained about. It had too many bells and whistles and it was driving me crazy. Let's just see if I can just drop it in the middle of a parking lot and... Okay, open it up, drop it. Still a little too short. Exploring Ryan, selfie sticks are not for suckers. They're for people who don't want arm cramps. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about the Gatlinburg Ripley's reopening. I'm really curious to see what they do with the place. Nicholas Worrell says, how do I fund my trips? This is what I do. This is my job. This is what I do for a living. Hello, Denise. How are you doing? Sorry, guys. I'm messing with this new selfie stick. Yeah, definitely, Matt. Come down. We'll check out Ripley's. I enjoy all the Ripleys. There's not been one that I haven't enjoyed at some level. Some are better than others. Hey, Frankie Babes, how are you doing? Oh, that church. Yeah, I'm not going to that church right now. I've been in there. Anna will have, sometimes she's done performances there. Thank you, everyone, for your kind words. Hey, Farfy, how are you doing? Yeah, well, let me give a rundown again. I think we got a lot more people in here now. So here is the rundown, and I may post another video explaining this later because the live stream will be kind of jumbly. But here we go. Saturday, 9 o'clock. We're going to do a live stream. We're going to set up a campfire, and we're going to tell some stories, spooky stories, haunted stories, just anything kind of creepy. And you guys can join us. We will be putting out a phone number that people can call in and tell their own stories. It will be unpredictable, so we maybe leave the kids at home, but we're going to try something a little different. It's always fun. Just try to branch out, do new things. This was all Christy's idea, and I thought it was a great idea, so we're gonna try it. We'll see, just see how it goes. Yes, 9 o'clock p.m. Saturday. There's no reason, no way I would be getting up at 9 o'clock a.m. on Saturday and doing anything. Oh. I've got an open invitation from the good folks at Old Car City. They said I can come back anytime. Is this democracy? Yeah, it's a lax democracy. Sometimes I listen to people, sometimes I don't. I've not been to Solomon's Castle. I've just never, for some reason, it's never come together. Hey, is that my mom in here? Hey, Mom. 9 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday. Yeah, it'll be like, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Yeah, like, Are You Afraid of the Dark? What if you don't own a claw explorer, Ryan? Just stare at the sun until it goes down. So the selfie stick, it can extend, but it doesn't extend, and it has a tripod on the bottom, but it doesn't extend to the point where I can just stand up and talk to it. So I have to be sitting down, or I have to have it stood up on something. Fiji mermaid or fur-bearing trout? I'm gonna have to go with the Fiji mermaid. It's my all-time favorite monster. Is eBay your full-time job? I've never sold anything on eBay in my life. I'm not sure why you asked that. Next time my shirt's reversed. What time is it? I don't know what time it is right now. Everything is backwards. Yeah, I don't. It is for me too. I'm looking in here. I don't know. I think that's just the way it is, right? Oh, let's have a seat. Yeah, Ryan, I like how all the taxidermy animals are all fighting. Oh, there we go. Hands free. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's backwards for you guys, but it's weird. YouTube pays on a set schedule. Ever seen a Bigfoot creature or UFO? You'll have to tune in 9 o'clock Saturday night. Nicholas Worrell says, will you $100 donation to answer my question to fund trip? I'll answer any question you want. You don't have to pay if you don't want. He has a lot of questions. Scrolling pretty fast. Will Robert that I'll here? I'll bring Robert with us. Why not? It's kind of Robert's shtick. Are you ever going to do another Patreon postcard coaster? We'll see. I can talk to something I can talk to Jeff about. He's been awesome and amazing in getting those made for me. You speak to Robert on the phone. He doesn't talk a lot. No, Adam the Woo will not be there. Just to decide here, do people not realize that me and Adam literally live on opposite ends of the country? What's that? Live Scream. Oh, I like that, Farfy. Live Scream. Yes, there will be a campfire. I actually started mailing out the coasters. Just people are always like, have you seen Adam? How's Adam doing? It's like, dude, he lives in LA. I don't know if Annabelle will be there or not. As always, that's up to her. Hat makes me look younger? No, that's what I want to hear. Farfiesta was Gulliver's better than Tinkertown. I don't know. I don't like to compare those. Because, yeah, it's two separate types of attraction to me. I love them both. Wrestling. Someone asked about wrestling. Wrestling will be June 30th in Cornelia, Georgia at the Landmark Arena. Come see me. I'll make an appearance, and I will look that no-good devil, David Garrison, right in his stinking eyes. Because I ain't afraid of him no more. Worlds of Fun in Kansas City, Missouri. I've not been there, but it sounds like fun. Nicholas Worrell says knows Jeff Hardy. That's pretty awesome. Raven Girl 4 tends to have the best channel. Well, thank you. I've done some videos in New Orleans. Should I wrap my suitcase in barbed wire this time? That might help. The Stranger Thing, why don't you send either me or Christy a private email? Does Adam put the milk first or the water? What do you mean, Gail? I'm not sure what you're talking about. So you know a bunch of wrestlers, Nicholas, but you don't like wrestling? Good point, Odin. If you wrap your... Christy is Kennedy Rain. That's my wife. Yeah, if you wrap your suitcase in barbed wire, you always know which one's yours. And you don't have to worry about people taking it at the baggage claim. Worst place I visited? Depends on your definition of worst. Who does my intros? Jeff Block, who's a very talented individual. I'm back in the Carolinas right now, yeah. I'm home. Worst equals most boring place? I don't know. I don't think anything is really boring, right? We're not going to say the Quilt Museum, right? Is every Zoltar different or the same mold? Usually the same mold. Sometimes there's minor differences in... they do have the world's largest Zoltar at the Guinness World Records Museum in Gatlinburg. Sorry, Kevin, not sure who that person is. Visit Museum of History in Raleigh. Zombie Zoltar was a unique piece, and I don't think it was licensed. Remember the Super Destroyer. Streets of Old Milwaukee is a great exhibit. I've heard that they're moving the Milwaukee Museum to another location, which really worries me. You like the George W. Zoltar the best? Where was that at? That's at President's Hall of Fame. There's also a Bill Clinton Zoltar at the, what is that called? Top Secret in Wisconsin Dells. Sarge says the Hollywood Car Museum in Gatlinburg is present good. It's got some cool stuff. The Zapow Art Gallery in Asheville, I've not heard of that. Does anyone ever recognize me during my live streams? Yes, that has happened. Winchester Mansion does not allow filming. I think my dad liked the Milwaukee Museum at one point in time, but I think we wore him out. Is it hard to beat the arm wrestling arcade game? Yeah, it's pretty much impossible, and you risk severe arm injury. Don't arm wrestle a robot, folks. If you take nothing from this channel, don't arm wrestle a robot. Yeah, robots win at everything. Yeah, the Bob Hope in Gatlinburg is pretty disturbing, but the David Hasselhoff, even worse, much more terrifying. We're gonna go visit Quilt Kitty. We'll see. See if Quilt Kitty's in the window. Like I said, Stranger Things, send me a private message and I will talk with you about it. Ever thought about having my own roadside attraction? That'd be really cool one day. Certainly do not have the capital to invest in that at this moment, but maybe sometime in my life. Check this out. Am I homeless? No. Check out this octopus, with a mustache. I'd love to have just like a museum dedicated to like roadside attractions. I think that would be cool. When is the Carpetbagger going international? I don't know. We will see. Am I taking the championship belt to the ring? Maybe. We'll see. Is it cold? No, it's really nice. When will my next video be? Looks like there's a few more people out here than normal. I guess I'm a little earlier than normal. Oh, we haven't got to Quilt Kitty, lad. Hey, Mustang Cindy, how are you doing? You ever seen Nomadic Fanatic? No, I've never met Nomadic Fanatic. Hey, Joshua Harris, how are you doing? Not gotten my figures from Gullivers. I think that's... This is the dog bakery. Let's see what treats they got for the dogs. Looks like I got some little mock hot dogs. Hello, Dab 101. Also, I got some ducks and some flowers. A little assortment of dog cookies right there. No, they don't bake dogs. They bake cookies for dogs. Am I still going to do abandoned places? I don't have a rule against it. Your last house is older than USA, Gail? That's kind of spooky. Kevin Jinx, I say, don't watch that crap. Jenny LRO625, thank you so much. Any advice for someone who does urban exploration? Yeah, don't do it. It's dangerous. What's the title of the video of the abandoned house on top of the Waynesville mountain? One with the piano music. I think abandoned house full of snakes, I think. Google abandoned house full of snakes, carpetbagger, and see if that'll get it to you. A Burl Gallery? I don't know what that is. Well, thank you, Just Dad Bourbon. It seems like Hollywood Boulevard out here compared to how it normally is, right? What's my least favorite video that I've made? I don't know. I've got some real stinkers out there, especially when I was starting out. I have some really short, dumb videos. I've not been to the Sloss Furnace in Birmingham. That is something I want to do. I do have a Twitter, but I don't really post anything. All I really do is push out my new videos. When I post a new video, it gets pushed out to Twitter. What's this? Would I go to the Marijuana Museum in LA? Man, I don't know about that. Is it really a museum? Or is it just a freaking head shop? The lights are off in the quilt store. There's some lights. Oh, look at this. We see Miss Quilt Kitty. How are you doing? Oh. Thank you, Sandy Fatland. Quilt Cat! I see your tail! What are you doing? What are you doing? You got a whole quilt store to yourself. You're like a cat in a quilt store. What's better than that? Yeah, this cat lives in the quilt store. It's been here for years. I moved here, gosh, I moved here like 7 years ago. Always known Quilt Cat to live here. Oh, where's Quilt Cat going? Where'd you go, Quilt Kitty? It's making biscuits. Making biscuits on the quilt. Thank you, Crystal Ross. Yeah, I think the cat might own the store. Needing biscuits. Yeah, we should be going to more to Dollywood. I have a season pass. The cops are gonna accuse me of robbing a quilt store. Hey, Quilt Kitty. I should walk around Canton one night, Sarge. I was thinking the other day, I've never walked around Canton. So, see, CyberX TV says liked my Skeletorium video. Yeah, the Skeletorium, that's a name I made up for the attraction because I thought it was better than the one they had. All right, that was Quilt Cat. Someone asked about Roseanne. I think it's a shame because it was a good show, quality show. It was funny. Roseanne should have not have been saying horrible things on Twitter, especially when, she has an image to uphold. And, even at the very, very low level I'm at, I don't go out on Twitter and say violent, crazy things to alienate my fans or her fans. I don't have fans. I have friends and extended family. Darlene has taken her place. In the end, I think Roseanne, it's not a secret. Roseanne has serious mental illnesses. She's been open about that. Stranger Thing, if you want to delete your YouTube account just to get rid of them, that's probably a good idea. Nicholas Worrell says, don't have Patreon. How do I send $100? Well, you can send money directly here on this chat if you'd like. It's called Super Chat. It's just there should be a little donation button at the bottom if you care to. Joshua, yeah, check out the American House Cat Museum. It's awesome. Tell Harold and Kelly that you know me. Well, you can block people at Stranger Things. You can block people from commenting on your videos. You can block people so you don't have to see them. I don't think she thought she was being funny. She said some weird things. Would you vote Kanye for president? No, I would not. I've been to a few cat cafes. I've been to the one in Columbia, South Carolina, and the one in Greensboro. More of a cat guy or dog guy? I'm kind of a cat person. A cat cafe is a place you can go. You can get coffee or things like that, or drinks, and then there's an area you can go and sit. And they have cats that you can adopt, if you will, or if you just want to hang out and play with them. I'm trying to hold the camera out so it doesn't look better, but honestly, my eyes are bad. My eyes are bad, and I need to have it relatively close so I can read the comments. I will get new eyeglasses at some point in the future. In Mason City, do they have a Music Man museum? I don't know where Mason City is. Have you seen that Ober-Gatlinburg has bumper cars in the ice rink? What? I need to go there now. Hey, Billy Army. Someone said something. Not a health code violation. No, it's not a health code violation because the area that they serve food is separate. And then you make the choice if you like to take the food into the cat area. And most cat cafes, they don't require you to buy anything. You can just... My thoughts on LASIK, I'm not really comfortable with that. So... Sorry, had a brain malfunction there. So yeah, it's not a lot of the cat cafes will just charge you a flat fee to come in and hang out with the cats. Ooh. Scroll up, please. I got a lot of comments. Trying my best to keep up. Tell us a story. If you want to hear a story, tune in Saturday night at 9 o'clock. We'll be doing a campfire storytelling session. I-80, Iowa has the world's biggest truck stop. I've not been there. Chili with or without noodles? Without. I'm not against chili with noodles, but I prefer it without. I don't know. We're gonna see how the campfire goes, and if it is successful, we will continue. We'll continue doing it. Why do we call pasta noodles? What else would you call it? Pasta are noodles, aren't they? Are pasta not noodles? Do you not call pasta noodles? Campfire is going to be Saturday. Well, then what are noodles? If spaghetti's not noodles, then what are noodles? Yes, I'm back home, Ian. How are you doing? Campfire will be 9 p.m. Saturday. Hey, Brandy. Oh my God, behind me. Such a funny joke. Ooh. Okay, so Gail's saying that in England or the UK, Varsity P says, give me a yee. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Gail's saying the noodles are Chinese, Japanese, Korean, and pasta is Italian. Well, we would call it pasta. Italian things is pasta as well, but we also call them noodles. And everything is noodles. Every kind of noodle is a noodle. Chili is American. Is it? What was that? Someone asked how does it affect my finances? I'm doing okay. I'm living, we're happy. We are making it work, and I feel honored that I can do this full time now. I love Cincinnati chili. Not huge on the spaghetti. I can eat it with spaghetti, but I prefer it just without it. Museum of Thrift Store album covers, good idea. Chili was Mexican. Well, see, it's kind of confusing because in Hispanic countries like Mexico, they call chilies are a name for peppers. But in America, chili is a soup-like dish made of ground beef and beans. Well, that Stranger Thing, please just, block this individual. Don't have anything to do with them. Did anyone else call up the museum, the phone museum, the different things? Chili con carne is Mexican. I don't even know anymore. I don't know where chili was invented. I'm not as big a chili expert as everyone thinks I am. Yeah, it's really confusing because chili in America is a form of beefy soup. In Mexico, chilies mean peppers. In America, we call those chilies peppers, even though we also have another thing called pepper, which is not a chili. It's very confusing. See, me and my wife have a disagreement. She loves chili with as many beans as possible. I like more meat-heavy chilies. Don't do the Reaper challenge. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, in New Mexico, they're crazy about the green chilies. It's weird. Yeah, I like less beans, more meat. Shout out to California Pickin'. How's my friend Danny been doing? I just talked to Danny today. He's chugging along. Peanut butter and chili. I don't think I've ever had chili with peanut butter in it, but I've heard of it. What is that noise? Someone's car's just making too much noise. Am I coming to Chicago this summer? Possibly. Yanny or Laurel? Definitely Yanny. Oh, so chili originated in Texas? That's cool. Night, Rosie. The churro and Dorito originated in Disney. I knew the Dorito originated in Disney. I didn't know the churro originated in Disney. For anyone that's late, the new idea is this Saturday, 9 o'clock, we are going to do a campfire live stream. We're going to have a phone number that people can call in and give their own spooky stories. We'll tell some spooky stories ourselves, and we'll just see how it goes. It may be really fun. Churro originated at Epcot? I don't know. I thought they were real Mexican food. Stranger Things is someone keeps spamming. I'm saying, where is someone spamming you? It's not here. I don't see anyone in here spamming you. A campfire will be coming from an undisclosed location. I did like the Shake Shack. I don't know if it's my new favorite or anything, but it was pretty tasty. Isn't a Frito pie like a bag of Fritos full of meat? A Pappy creepypasta? I don't know when I'll be back to LA, California Pickin'. Yeah, walking tacos. I've heard them called that too. Gail said, "What are Fritos? Do you not have Fritos in the UK? It's like it's a corn chip, a flavored corn chip that is shaped like a really long toenail." They're fairly popular in America. try Nathan dog. I love Nathan's hot dogs. We buy those for home sometimes. It's really crazy when you realize what other countries don't have that we just assume is everywhere. Like Fritos are like, I don't even really like Fritos that much myself, but they're like every gas station like sells Fritos, every grocery store. It's just Fritos. Fritos, very, very quintessential American snack food. I've not been to Pink's Hot Dogs. Maybe I didn't sell them well when I said they're shaped like toenails. They have kind of a weird shape. They have like a strip, and then they curve at the ends. They curl up. Like, like people that like don't cut their toenails for like 50 years, and their nails like curl up. That's what Fritos look like. Farfy wants to know, only purchasing things and using things from Dollar Tree for 1 year. I don't know. You may get malnutrition. Have I been outside the U.S.? I've been to Canada and Mexico. What's that? I'm making Fritos unnecessarily weird. Yeah, we don't have steak and kidney pudding. That is something we don't have. I think Americans, for whatever reason, get weirded out by organ meat. Americans, anything that's like, internal organs, so Americans get squeamish about. Fritos smell like dog feet. Yeah, I rode the Wonder Wheel with the swinging gondola. It's pretty weird. Pretty fun. I mean, it's like kind of being on a roller coaster and a Ferris wheel at the same time. Someone wanted to eat a toad in a hole? That's gross. No, we don't mind organ meat, Gail, as long as it's hidden. Is he love the Zach Baggins? The museum does not allow. He does not allow photographing. I saw the tallest swing in Orlando while I was there. I did not ride it. Well, I don't think it was open yet. My wife said to get out of the dark lot. Which YouTuber would I pick as a tag team partner? I always said I thought John from Exploration Unknown should get trained to wrestle, and I could manage him. I don't know how much he talks about it, but John played semi-pro football. Have I ever eaten frog legs? I have eaten frog legs. Now, Adam's a big guy, but Adam's not, I don't know, he's not, I could never imagine Adam, like, beating up somebody. Like, it's just not part of his character. Not that I'm saying that John is some sort of violent maniac, but still. the best hamburger I've ever had. The best hamburger I ever had was at Ray's Hellburger in Washington, D.C. But I hadn't eaten anything in 24 hours, so that could have contributed. I should challenge David Garrison to a mutton chops versus mullet match. Hunter Blong Seedle says, "Do you not like me?" No, sometimes I miss messages. It's hard to answer every message. Some are gonna get looked past. Some are gonna speed by too fast for me to read them. Favorite childhood cartoon? Does The Simpsons count? Quilt Cat. We went and checked on Quilt Cat earlier. She was running around the store. I don't, frog legs are weird to me. I don't know. I'm not in love with the idea of eating a frog. Yes, 9 o'clock Eastern time, Saturday. Any plans for July 4th? No. Cool art behind me. Yeah, you like the big banjo player, and then is he playing a washboard bass? Yeah, my Griswold shirt on. Okay, John, I will check my email. Thank you. You guys like this shirt? Christy got that for me. That's disgusting, Joss. Shout out to Arlene. What company made my hat? I'm not sure. Let me see. It's got this logo on it. I'm not sure what logo that is. I don't know. Everyone's saying everything's backwards tonight. I don't know if that's a glitch with Gucci. I don't think so. Have I filmed at Graceland? No, they don't allow filming at Graceland. We'll see what we can do to get around that. Yeah, the hat's from Ybor City. Yeah, I don't think it usually does the mirror image things. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Is there a label on the inside? Let's see. It says made in China. It doesn't have like a brand name or anything. So I don't know. I don't know a lot about hat how many retweets to get the hat? I need the hat. I need it for my head. Look like Jack Osborne. Graceland's basement is on the tour. Did they show you the toilet that Elvis passed away on? We'll probably do some more corn mazes this Halloween. Nothing like a good old corn maze. They allow tours of Wayne Newton's house and he's still alive. I think he'd get sick of that. All right, hands free, here we go. Fort Worth has true hat craftsmen. I don't know. I've never used the glasses to actually secretly film something. I don't know. To me they look so suspicious to me. Taking 10-year-olds to Biltmore? Maybe. Fort Worth has a great haunted house. Iowa's heaven on earth? I've not heard that before. There's a glass exhibit at Biltmore. What kind of glass? Oh, I think they have a Chihuly, right? I think they have a Chihuly exhibit. I do want to come to the Sloss Furnace. Sloss. I've been in Fort Castro, San De Marcos, but I've never filmed it. Good night, Cindy. Do I know that I look like Danny DeVito? I don't think I look like Danny DeVito. Come on. I mean, I'm not against going to Iowa. I just need some things to actually do when I get there. Think Chihuly's how you pronounce it. There's a Chihuly Gardens in Seattle. I filmed a little bit there. Is Adam Blue my sidekick? He's my friend. Hopefully the June postcards will be out soon. I'm hoping to send them a little earlier this month than I normally do. The Entity House? I don't think I've seen that. Allie Grabat, I'm glad to hear that my silly videos can make someone's life maybe just a little tiny bit better. Ryan Nodal likes my Kate's Cove video. Yeah, it's a goofy. Did a goofy video at Kate's Cove. It's a happy ending. Yeah, Gail, I don't know. Adam puts out videos pretty regularly. I don't know why people act like he's dead or something. I'm not against going to any state. I need to make it, worth it. I need to make the travel worth it. I need to be able to see enough different things to make the entire trip worth it. So people are people don't like that Adam quit streaming. I mean, I'm sure he'll do it again. It's just, no, no, Jeremy, I will not. Does YouTube pay for my travels? No. I mean, no. I pay for my travels. I've seen the world's oldest ham in Isle of Wight, but I need to go back. I need to see it again because I don't have a video of it. I did some photos. Yeah, exploring indirectly. I make money on YouTube, and then I put the money back into making videos. You make enough on YouTube to buy toothpaste, Brian? That's, it's a good point to reach. No, it's funny. It's funny how people get about Adam. Oh, thank you, Stash Merkin. I appreciate it. Who plays the cool primitive guitar in my intro? It's actually a banjo. It's my son playing. Hunter, do you work for the state of Iowa? Where I'm at, I'm on Main Street. Main Street, USA. I will be doing more wrestling stuff. Everyone in this chat, okay, we have 252 people in the chat. Every one of you needs to come June 30th, the Landmark Arena, one of the most historic arenas in pro wrestling history, where people like AJ Styles, R-Truth, got their start in the wrestling business. Xavier Woods, as well, from the New Day, got his start at the Landmark Arena. I will be there June 30th, and I'm going to face, some way or another, I'm going to get, I'm just going to see if David Garrison is going to show his face. So everyone needs to be there. Everyone. Atlanta, Georgia has one of the largest airports in the country. There's no reason. Friends of the Jack the Dipper vlog. Can you believe people got mad about that? So many people got mad about that video. People are so easily enraged. It's our national pastime is pretending to be enraged. Thank you. Snoopy dancing for you, a toothpaste fund. It's okay, Ryan. Next time we get together, we'll do a toothbrushing video, a toothbrushing live stream. Yeah, too much fake outrage. I'm gonna drop the bionic elbow on Dave Garrison. I may drop my bionic suitcase across his face again if he actually decides to show up. It's a ghost behind me. Cool. Luke and Moore apologizes for their Ripley's in Williamsburg. Thank you. Someone just drove by and said they love my videos. Jerry's Keeper says, hat fund. You trying to say buy a new hat? Denise, the most generous human being I know personally. Again, Denise, you certainly do not have to do things like that, but it is immensely appreciated here, and it definitely helps keep this carpet ship on the ocean. Iowa. What's it like to be famous? I don't really consider myself famous, but the fact that someone just shouted that they love my videos as this someone was donating $100 to my channel, that was a pretty good 5 seconds right there, wouldn't you say? Oh. Do I know what a carpetbagger is? No, I just picked the name. I just picked the name randomly out of the dictionary. No, of course, $100 donations are amazing and really do help, but every view helps. You know, I know what it's like to not have any money and not it'd be totally broke. I mean, every time someone views a video, it helps me. Every dollar on Patreon helps. Yeah, I feel like a one-man PBS. Iowa's the new Ohio. Ever been to the Naked Wax Museum in Sheboygan? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that doesn't exist. Thank you. Jose Gonzalez has just started watching. I appreciate it. Welcome aboard the carpet ship. Mr. Huss says 7th grade students know him. Well, that's crazy. Ohio has an Oxycontin epidemic. Well, so does all the other 49 states, so they don't need to feel too bad. Where am I? I'm on Main Street. A less closeted Andrew Zimmerman? I don't know who that is. When am I going to Disney World again? I don't know. I'd love to be able to take my family to Disney World, but it'll happen. It'll happen soon. We just need to figure it out. Ohio has a bedbug epidemic? That's not good. That's kind of scary. That kind of makes me not want to stay in a hotel there. The guy from Bizarre Foods. Oh yeah, I like that guy. I don't see what he has to do with me, but Gail, I hope you don't have work tomorrow. Yeah, I remember. Now I know who Andrew Zimmerman is. Yeah, I've not seen Toy Story Land yet. I really don't know a lot about it. I feel out of the loop with the Disney stuff. Should buy a camper instead of staying in hotels. I think in the end that staying in hotels is actually cheaper. I mean, I think that's one of the main reasons Adam sold his RV. Remember, June 30th. Come to wrestling. Does Anna like roller coasters? Yes, she does. Let me see. Yep, that's me. Zunique. Yeah, Adam just sold his RV recently. And I support his decision. I think it was the right thing to do. Yeah, it's maintenance is crazy, gas is crazy. It travels. You have to drive slower. I'm not in Iowa. Where will Adam store the homemade crap you sent him for, Ryan? Yeah. I went to his house and he had everything he ever made hanging out. In Iowa, no one ever cries and everyone gets a free cheeseburger. Seems legit. What's my favorite place I ever visited? Maybe Meow Wolf or House on the Rock. Meow Wolf or House on the Rock. The Gumby 67. I agree. And they need a museum. It's absurd they don't have their own museum. Shout out to DI Gaming. Appreciate it. Do I like the Rocket Fire Explosion? Yeah. I'm a big fan of animatronics in general. When do I think Adam will move from California? I don't think he'll be in California forever, but I think that he'll move when it feels right. Yeah, I'll do another video on Rocket Fire. Just depends on what I come across, what subject matter that is to share. Can I sing the Adam the Who theme song? No, not at all. Yes, Farfy. I remember Tito Santana as the Matador. I loved El Matador. Something about him. I loved him as El Matador. I used to say he was my favorite wrestler. They're supposedly reopening Ghost Town Sky. We'll see. There's a Fiji mermaid in Austin, Texas. Where at the Museum of the Weird. I've been through Iowa before. It seemed like there was a lot of cornfields. Now, the main gate at the Crow Castle doesn't function. One of the gates does, but the big one doesn't. Am I going to VidCon now? Where am I? Tonight I am on Main Street. The wonderful Main Street. Andrea W says, I found you by recommendations of Camo Dave's video. Well, that's nice. I don't know who Camo Dave is, but if he's helping promote my videos, I greatly appreciate it. What is the Splorin theme song? Isn't it just yelling the word Splorin? What's the one thing I cannot do without while traveling? I'm pretty low key. I mean, I just bring the essentials. If I have some downtime, I maybe play on my phone. I watched some of Aaron Fechter's videos. I want to tour the factory. It is a little steep. I think they wanted $300 for it, which I can't afford to do on my own, but hopefully maybe someday I can split the price with someone and do that tour. Yes, I have done some videos with Explorer and Ryan Denise. Um, Explorer and Ryan was in the Bluesmobile with me, the parade in Atlanta. And Explorer and Ryan was in my Old Town video as well. So there's at least 2 videos on my channel that have Explorer and Ryan, and he may have some on his channel that have me in them. Team Fur, I'm sorry your python died. See, people like to make up these fake roadside attractions to like throw me off, but like I'm such a roadside attraction nerd that I immediately know if they're fake or real. Iowa, it's a heck of a place. Yeah, people underestimate like how much of a nerd I am for roadside attractions. No, people like make suggestions like, oh, there's this museum, this fake, they're trying to make up fake museums and tell me that they're like in the chat right here, and it's like, come on, man. I didn't just fall off some turnip truck. What made me get into roadside attractions? I really like, when I discovered the website roadsideamerica.com, it opened up a whole world to me. The turnip museum. There's not a turnip museum. Yeah, there's no such thing as a headrest museum. There's no Hillary Duff museum. There is an onion museum, and I made my wife go there with me. I made my wife go out of our way on a vacation to go to the Onion Museum. Oh, and it's not just the Onion Museum, it's the Vidalia Onion Museum. That's how specific it is. Auto museums, there's some good auto museums, but there's so many of them. There is a barbed wire museum, that is true. That's legitimate. It's called the Devil's Rope Museum. I've heard of the Funeral Home Museum, never been there. I only have 2 wrenches. I made the rule you have to be in my immediate family to have wrenches. Museum of Removed Cysts. That is not a real museum, but I have seen Elvis's wart in a museum. The Quilt Museum. I do need to go back to the Quilt Museum to seek my redemption. I have been to the Mutter Museum. There's a Museum of Sex in New York, and then there's one in Las Vegas that's similar. It's like maybe the Museum of Porn. I don't know, but those aren't really what this channel's for. Very bad idea, Farfy. Yeah, I would imagine the Amsterdam would probably be more intense. Where was the clown mummy at? That was, what is that? The CIA nightclub. And, gosh, where is that? Burbank. Explorer Ryan watched me electrocute a guy once. That's true. But we don't talk about that night, Explorer Ryan. We're back. Oh yeah, the hooked up to the Bluetooth of my car. I don't know American Sign Language. I only know Argentinian Sign Language. I don't think there is a unicorn museum. There is unicorns in the Noah's Ark Museum. What time is it? It's almost 11. Guess I should head back home to my family. All right, want you guys to join me Saturday night, 9 p.m. and we will do our campfire scary story session. We'll need to work on that name. Good to have you here, Andrea. I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate everyone stopping by, all 222 of you. And any of those of you who may have left early, appreciate it. Please join me Saturday night and come to see me at wrestling June 30th. All right, I appreciate it. But for now, this one's in the bag.